Yabogambe, how are you folks in all parts of the world? My name is Marshal Commander. Today we are coming in here today where we talk about, we continue with our lovely topic today. We continue with our lovely topic where we're discussing about those coming to the UK, those coming to the UK. So we are talking to those coming to the UK today, and accept my apology. I was meant to put this number here. Let's see if we can send that number now. Right, let's put the number for those who want to call in as usual. But a lot of people, they know the number now to call in, which is +44. Let's edit the number here and invite a lot of guests to come in and talk to us. Today we are talking about those who have managed to come to the UK. We are trying to help as much as we can. My name is Marshal Commander Phillips. Want to share the video with your friends. I know a lot of people will love this topic today. We are discussing about those who have just come to the UK. Sikhuluma ngama license, sikhuluma ngento eziningi, sikhuluma laba abazithi ba ama professional ababuya beyazi umthetho. So take this program today and make sure that it will educate you. Share with your friends as much as you can. My name is Marshal Commander Phillips Sibanda. Right, the number is 0044 788 34477 We are going to use that number. We are going to pin the number there. Right. Thank you so much. My name is Marshal Commander. Those who want to give us a call there, the number is there. Today we are share the video with your friends, but don't forget to ama stars. Don't forget to send us some stars to promote our page so that the page can grow up as much as we can. Makadeni urujinje rweZimbabwe linjani apha likhona umagumana omhlaba. I would have loved to bring the likes of let's see if we can get 1 second. Let's see if we can get we want someone to come and join us today. Let's see if we can get someone who can be where are we there. Let's see if we can get right. Let's share this. Let's share this with other options. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Hey, the number is growing. Grow the number as much as you can. Grow the number as much as you can. Grow the number as much as you can so that we can share this with other people. Talking to those who have come to the UK today, so or those who are coming to the UK, the importance. So a lot of people will be disappointed with what I'm going to say, but the truth is I have to tell people the truth about coming to the UK. Share the number. Make sure the number reaches up to 20. UK, we are some employers. Today we are on the side of the employers. But there are so many things we need to discuss about. But this program today, I won't be staying here long. I won't be staying here so long. So share the video with your friends. Share the video with your friends. Invite your friend as much as you can. Invite your friend as much as you can. Share this with your friends. Make sure that they come and join us. My name is Philip Sibanda, the Air Marshal Commander. Right. Let's see. I wanted Sis Irene to join us. But she's not here. Right. I'm not going to wait for people to come in. I'm not going to wait. I don't believe in that. People know that we are having a live every few weeks. Today, we are going to talk about e-orientation. What is it? Something whereby we need to help our brothers and sisters who come to the UK. What sort of help do they need? What do we need to do to help these people who come to the UK? First and foremost, getting a license to the UK is very, very important. Very important thing is to come to the UK with a license, if you can. But there's one thing I want to condemn, is to buy a license. A lot of people who come to the UK, not all of them, buy a license. I don't like to use English, because if I use English, I don't want to do that. Abantu abaningi bayathenga ama-license. Right, nxa uthenga i-license, ngiyakucela ukuthi nxa uyenze ama-license, ube le information yo how to drive imoto. Bantu bakawanda wanasithenga abantu othenga ama-license kana banzothi bakwenda ku-UK bothenga ama-license ku-DV kunozithi i-VID. It is dangerous. It is very, very dangerous. I want to say this and I want to stress this. It is dangerous. Do your lessons, pass your license, and drive. Secondly, when you come to the UK, a lot of people don't know that in the UK, you don't do like what you do in Zimbabwe, whereby you drive with a bottle of beer on your hand. It will never work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work like that in the UK. UK, there is rule, there is law. You cannot drink and drive in the UK. Let's advise each other as brothers and sisters. Talent, share this video with your friends. Elfie Moyo, share this video with your friends. Just a share button will help, please. I beg you guys, brothers and sisters. Elfie guys, share, just press a share button. Just a share button. It's so good. Only share. Thank you. UK, you don't come to the UK with a tendency or the habit of Zimbabwe and South Africa and other African countries where you drive and drink. Taka, are you coming to Manchester for football? Manchester, I'm waiting for you. I'm coming with Fola. So, UK, you don't come with a tendency of Zimbabwe, South Africa, where you can drive and drink and drive. So those who are coming to the UK, as soon as you put your foot on that aeroplane, the tendency of drink and drive, that's it. It doesn't happen here in the UK. So tell your brothers and sisters that you are going to a country where they don't tolerate nonsense. When you come to the UK, I advise people, come to the UK to follow the rules. Today we are on the side of those who are employers or who are employers. When I will repeat this 3-4 times. When you come to the UK, don't come with a tendency of drink and drive in the UK. It doesn't work. Thank you. I repeat this. When you come to the UK, you don't come with a tendency of saying, let me drink 1, let me drink 2. It doesn't work. We are done with that one. Let's go to the second important part. Those who come to the UK as carers, there is a thing called a mobile phone. This thing called mobile phone. This. Okay? Once you start working, the habit of a mobile phone changes. If you are used to every 2 minutes you are like this, you are texting on a mobile phone, you are talking to the service user. Hello? Tete, ayo. The service user is watching you. You are talking on the phone. In the UK, it doesn't work like that. Put your phones on silent. Put your phones in the pocket. Don't use mobile phones at work. You will lose your jobs. You will be fired for using a mobile phone while you are at work. If that person reports you that my carer was using a mobile phone, you'll be sacked. Mobile phones, stay away. I know a lot of people run away because I'm telling you the truth. I don't care to address 2 people because that's what I am. I don't believe in patronizing people. I believe in helping you. So when you come to the UK, you have got a tendency, or what I know, if you come to the UK because you were used to be a doctor in Zimbabwe, you used to be a lawyer in Zimbabwe, then you come in here, you become a carer. That doctor thing, whatever it is, remains in Zimbabwe. As soon as you come here, everything goes. End of. Once you come to the UK, doctor, what, I'm over. It doesn't work in the UK. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So I have used the issue of buying licenses, which a lot of people doesn't like to hear. I've used the issue of using a mobile phone in front of a service user. It mustn't happen. End it today. Just today. Go and say, the Air Marshal Commander said, we mustn't use phones. Kubas. Put your phones on silent. Go to my toilet. Hambanina my toilet. They check my messages in. Don't use a phone in front of your service user. Don't. Too important thing gone. Let's go to another issue. A very important one. Something which will offend a lot of brothers and sisters. Something which will offend our brothers and sisters. Love affairs at work. Kuti wangosangana nemunhu pamabasa makutodanana makuita zvinhu zviri bad. Muri kuisikwa ma-hidden cameras. I'm not afraid to teach. I'm not talking to nobody less than 15 years, 16 years old here. I'm talking to adults here. System yenyu yokuthi munodana kumabasa. Isystem yenu yokuthi liyathandana emsebenzini. Wangosangana nemunhu wafurikwa nemunhu anova kune dzimwe nyika wafurikwa madana kumabasa. Next thing, you're on it at work. Murume ari kumusha, murume ari kumba, whatever, mukadzi ari kupi. But they are losing work. Muri kusikwa ma-hidden cameras. Embarrassing your families with something which can be avoided. Muchidanana pamabasa. Kusika in a point yokuthi munopezera anything happen pabasa, even per table or anything. Stop it with immediate effect. I'm sorry, I have to say it. Stop it. Don't embarrass your families. Mawutotsorekwa madzingwa emsebenzini usuthandana lo muntu usuhlangane lo muntu wafurigwa. Next thing kubasa wakutokurana nemunhu wawuzivi munhu waisikwa camera. Stop it with immediate effect. Hate me for telling you the truth. Stop it. UK doesn't work like that. Balama cameras, camera, the size of a button, the size of a button, the size of a pen, hidden camera. Stop it. Stop it. If you are doing it today, go and tell that person that I am off it. I am not doing it again. Stop it. Outside. I know a lot of people run away from this because I'm telling you the truth. I don't care. I want to help my brothers and sisters. I am talking because a lot of people told me about this. My employers. You are embarrassing yourselves. Camera. Kudana na pamabasa liyathandana emsebenzini labantu, you just meet someone, you just 2 minutes. There is another comment, Janzi, even using company cars without permission, one was fired. Look at those comments. Please put your comments just below the comment section. Guys, if you want to put anything, put there. I would have loved people to come in and talk to me about this. It's so sad. It's so sad. So, that's how I licensing. That's how I mobile phone. tataura nyaya yekudanana kumabasa. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, let's help each other here. Let's help each other. If you are in Manchester, come. I'm in Manchester today. I'm in Manchester playing football with other people. Come and see me. I'll be helping Zimbabweans, just talking indirect with Zimbabweans. Come if you are in Manchester, if you are wherever you are around Manchester, come and meet me today. I'll be having a section where I'll be talking to Zimbabweans just one by one. But let's go back to the topic. Okay? Nyayama license yadu Radza Sterek. Let's go back to the license thing. When you get your license, probably come in here. I was going to come to that, my dear. I was going to come that one, Zezuru. Thank you so much. I was going to come to that one. It's a very important one. That is it. I was going to come to that one. I was going to come there. But those who want to follow me, phone me. Those who want to join the conservation, there is the number below. It's pinned. Phone that number, then we talk. I was going to come to that. So, when you get your license, wherever you got your license, do me a favor. Come in here, get someone. I'm going to freelance. From Goma Philip. Can you help me, get used to driving in the UK? I've got a car, I've got fuel, I've got my insurance. Can you please help me try? I want to drive around, get used to it, and teach me how it works. Sisi, Nyembes, are you available this weekend? I've just come to the UK. I need to drive around and get used to the system. Let me tell you something. When you come to the UK here, there are so many things which you don't know. What are those things? Let's smile and let's not get upset. But don't forget to buy stars when you are talking to me. Buy me stars, because that page, I'm growing it with stars. Buy stars if you can. If you can, please buy stars. Right. On them roads, there's what you call speed limit in the UK. There's what you call speed limit. That speed limit is there for a purpose. When I use the word purpose, I raise my voice so that you can hear. There is a purpose of using that speed limit. What is a speed limit? A speed limit is gazetted in every place you go. You go to a place called inbuilt area. What is an inbuilt area? Inbuilt area is a place whereby you are driving around the houses where there are kids, where there are schools, wherever. That speed limit comes to 30 miles an hour. What do I mean by that? You cannot go over 30 miles an hour when it says the speed limit is 30 miles an hour in the UK. Guys, buy me some stars so that I can improve the page. 30 miles an hour. There are some places where there is a speed camera. But those people who came to the UK don't know about what a speed camera is. I know what I'm talking about. They don't know about a speed camera. They don't know how to identify a speed camera. They don't know where to find a speed camera. They don't know what a speed camera looks like. They don't know how the speed camera flashes you. Thank you. So, when you come to the UK, get a book called the Highway Code. That Highway Code now has changed now. It has been upgraded now. There's a new Highway Code where they have put the cyclist more important than the cars. The cyclists are now more important than cars. What am I trying to say here? Vanhu vemabhasikoro abantu vamabhasikili vakukoshesewa kudarika motikari. Yes, at schools it's 20 miles an hour. I'll just give you an example. Schools is 20 miles an hour, then inbuilt is 30. So, These are the most important things I want to tell you now for those people who have just come to the UK. What do I say about the cyclists? The highway code has been upgraded now. They've made it harder for cars towards a cyclist, whereby even when your light is green, if a cyclist, we call them hazards. When a cyclist approaches, you have to drive with caution, give him way sometimes. So, what I'm trying to say is, in Zimbabwe, in South Africa, in any African countries, all these people had a right, but we were not following that right. Here in the UK, if you run over a cyclist or run over a pedestrian, or you are in a hot soup, you are in a hot soup. So, I feel sorry for that lady who ran over. Why is my phone dark? Why is my phone dark? Is someone calling me? Right. I can see my phone is dark, but it doesn't matter. You can see me. I feel sorry for the lady it was in Northampton who ran over that guy. Treat the cyclists like anything. When you are coming to a roundabout, a cyclist is on your right or whatever, give that cyclist the right of way the same way you can give the car the right of way. UK has got rules where you respect every individual the same. So when you are driving in the UK, make sure that you follow the rules of the UK. When it says 40 miles an hour, I'll advise you to drive at 35, 39. If it says 50, drive at that speed. Right, I'll come now to what cameras look like. Anyone can help me here and explain what a camera looks like. What do you find when you are driving on a road? There's a yellow thing. There's some they are yellow, some they're different with the area. Yellow thing like a box, like a camera, so with a hole like that. It's pointing like that. Then you find lines on the road. Lines. That's where a camera is. Those lines, it means as soon as if you're driving or at 41, 42 or 43, the way you are, those lines are helping the camera to actually focus you and snap you and take the picture. The picture number plate comes, your picture comes, everything, so that you cannot deny that it was you. Those people, they are not stupid. Because years ago, people will say, no, someone who was driving the car, he went back to Zimbabwe. But now, they will say, tell us who was driving that car. Put the name. You are given 3 points if you go over the speed limit. It depends what speed limit you are using. If you are driving in a 30 miles an hour, then probably you caught at 36, 37. No, I think 34, 35, whatever. You can go to what you call a speed awareness course. I think in Manchester, here in Carrington. But if you are using more, I think they take the points from you. But someone can help me on that. But the idea is, why would you want to do that? When you are approaching a traffic light, in England we call them traffic lights. When you are approaching a traffic light, you approach a traffic light with caution that it might change anytime. Anytime. When you approach a traffic light, you approach a traffic light with caution that the traffic light might change anytime. It doesn't matter whether there is a camera on those traffic lights. You might find someone angashida beat a traffic light or beat a traffic light, then an impact happens. I know a lot of people get annoyed by my topic today, but it helps. It helps. Then, my advice, Brafil, when you come here in the UK with your Zimbabwe license, go to the driving school and tell them that you want to be. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Zotanyon. Thank you so much, my sissy. Thank you so much. Thank you. I wish I can come to Bradford and eat Amazon. Thank you. Put your comments, guys. Make this easier for me. Oh, my boy, Kleti. How are you, my boy from Aswingo, Kleti? Let me tell you something, guys. I see people coming to the UK. It's beautiful. But UK, there is rule, there is law. Now I'm coming to your cars. We were born in an environment where we like show off music, full sound. It's not a crime to do that sound. But I want you to listen to me very careful. In the UK, there is a first preference to ambulances and police. The police might be having a siren on emergency and your sound is too loud that you can't hear anything. Your sound is too loud that you can't hear anything. You're just driving. Wee. Police siren. Bang! With the police. You are in a hot soup. You are in a hot soup that will end up be able to check what this, what that, what this, what that, what this you were drinking. Go to your radio, put your sound, enjoy your sound a little bit. That's just there's nothing wrong with your sound, but be careful. Let's go now to a tendency of where we are used to, the brothers and sisters from Africa. When you are stopped by the police in the UK, you follow what the police says. You don't raise your voice, showing off. Yes, they are. Yeah, they are. You are right, Willard. Yeah, we are Papa. Yeah, because you want. Be careful. Those police, they've got hidden cameras there. Everything is recorded. When the police stops you in the UK, he says, sir, in a nice way. Just follow what they are asking for. When you are driving a car in the UK, there are three things which are very important. You don't carry them. It's computer based. One, do you have a license? Definitely. The license, they will ask it because you have to carry the license most of the time. But there are three. Most important things, there are 2 and 3. There is what you call insurance. In Zimbabwe, you drive cars with third party. Yes, third party is here, there as well, as long as you have got an insurance. But most of us, you have got what you call full cover anywhere. Your car must be insured. What is the importance of the insurance? So that if you involved in an accident, you hit someone's car, your insurance covers that. But once you get a 3 points on your license, you need to let your insurance straight away that you have been given 3 points on your license. As soon on that scenario you nailed it, brah, of volume in it's a cancer on us. But police, ambulance, doctors, cars have right of way, and as soon as thank you. Let me go back to the given 3 points on your license. Guys, I know a lot of people love this topic and you will share with this topic. I know you will share, but didn't for your masters. If kana chitaura zinona kitsaone nindita kuti mundi wedzero sugar ne masters. Digening chaz. When you get 3 points on your license, immediately phone your insurance that I've been given 3 points. The only problem is your insurance goes up. It does go up straight away. It goes up. The other thing is, indoda kutaura neshona nendebele kuti vaya vasanzwa. Hayi langitona zwirambi man. Wakatrya kamwe chete man. Awusula untinga namasters sanyepa mfana wangu. Uri mfana wangu uyakumanchester tambe bhora. There is other thing I want to tell you today. Ndoda kutaura neshona nendebele. I want to use my mother language because English on this one I can't say it because I'm not good at English. Ndikuitira kuti vasanzwa. Register motikari dzenyu pamunogara. I know kuti kune vamwe vanoda kusevha mari vachiregister motikari muaddress yemunhu yanhingirikiri. Insurance company yako ikazvibata kuti kona mota yako haipakwi pawaregister kuti ndio painopakwa every night. Vakazvibata they will cancel your insurance and they will let the other insurance companies. Insurance yako uchatambura kuwana insurance. Takazviita chiuya muno. Kuti postcode yakati yakachipa insurance. Postcode yakati insurance vanokuvhunza kuti ndio painenge yakapakwa here motikari yako iche inenge nyoresa insurance yako paunenge wakapaka motikari yako painogara. Vakazvibata kuti hapasi painopakwa insurance yako vanogona vanoivhisa. I am talking from experience. I know what I'm talking about. Into ndofuna kutitela yona ukuthi insurance zenu nxa ubhalisa insurance yemota lapha bhalisa iaddress ohlala kiyo, ungabhalisa iaddress kaLangton Masilo ohlala eChester kumbe eBirmingham ngoba ufuna ukuthi kona insurance yakho icheap. Iyo iproblem esilayo thina abantu abamnyama. Ndiyo problem yathina yesubantu bathema thola kuseva imali but awuzi ukuthi ma consequences acho akamela mandoro kwathi. Awukwazi ukuthi kuza kuba kunjani. So do that. I am telling you guys, I know what I'm talking about. It's very, very important. Share this video with your friends. I know you guys, you come in here, you can't even share a button to let your brothers and sisters. I don't know how selfish we are, brothers and sisters. Share that and buy me stars. Because I'm talking something Sunday you are enjoying. Listen to this. But today, I won't give you an hour. I'll give you 30 minutes. I'm not here for a long time. I've got a lot. Come to Manchester and see me if you want. Right. Ndapedza nyaya yema insurance. Thank you so much, Mfana Mkidion. Ndapedza nyaya yema insurance. Let's go now. Ndekupi kwandula kwenza. Where did I want to go? A very important issue. Where did I want to go? Let's see. Let's see. There are so many issues I wanted to raise about this thing of coming to the UK. I can't see. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. What did I want to say? My workplaces, I've said. Insurances, I've said. What did I want to say? Okay. When you have got an accident, if you have an accident in the UK, ukaroa munhu kana ukadhuma mota yemunhu paakapakwa paaza or anything ukadhuma mota yemunhu, if that person is not there, take the number plate of that person. Write a note on the window. No, when I was reversing, I hit your car. Leave that thing and leave your details. If you run away, if you are caught, it becomes another crime. It becomes another crime. Those little things will affect you after 3 years, 5 years. What will apply the citizenship? Ukapoa ma points in license, uanikwa ma points in license, ma speed, whatever. When you're applying for a citizenship, they look at those things. They will come and affect you when you want to apply for a citizenship. Those are the most important things. Very, very important. So tataura nyaya ye love affairs kumabasa. Don't do that. Avoid. Nyaya ma service user. Don't do it. Kuti kona motora pa phone muri pabasa. Nyaya ye ma license. Taitaura. Nyaya ye speed. Taitaura. Who else? What else you want to talk about? I can't remember. Then now, when you are sent to go and buy grocery for your service user or whatever, go and do this, go and do this, go and do this, go and do this. Go and buy those things, bring the receipts as they are. When you see a £5 or $1 or £1 on the floor in a service user's money, his house, just pick and say, there is, I think you drop this. Don't have a Zimbabwean system whereby you think I'm not seeing. Don't do it. Don't do it. There are cameras all over now. When you are working with a service user, I know Zimbabweans, you try to impress. Kota, no, I'm trying to impress. You hug my service user. Let's say urimkomana, or you are a man or you are a woman. You say, hello Agnes, how are you? You hug. In England, it doesn't work like that. You don't hug anybody at work, especially in care. I know that. You don't hug. Leave a distance. Hi, how are you? You alright? To a client, whatever. Don't hug. That can change sexual harassment. I know a lot of people will be upset with that. But I'm telling you, you don't do that. When you do 2-to-1, I'm not into that action, a sector, but I know. When you do 2-to-1, make sure that whatever you do, you are always 2. Unless if you are on 1-on-1. Because anything can happen. You can be accused of anything. So when you go to a home care there, you notice anything, like mabistas or anything, make sure that you report that, because they might change the family and say, we suspect that somebody is abusing our mother. That can have a bad impact on you. So those things you need to report. Anything you report, but be careful. I know must happen. Be careful of what you report. Always put yourself on a safe side and clean if you want to work in the UK. If you ask any English person, anokuza ukuthi chero akaona vanhu vachigwa akabvunzwa nemapolisa anoti I didn't see it, I wasn't looking. You have got to be when you go to Roma, do like what Romans do. Varungu vakagwa panapa kana kuti imi mukagwa panapa kwanzi, did anybody see what happened? Akuna murungu anoti I saw it. They say I was there but I didn't see it. Witness in England is a very dangerous thing, a serious thing, a massive thing. So zimwe zvinhu zvaunenge ukaona maZimbabweans, I want to be honest with you, ezinye izinto oti ungazibona lawe kumele ungabi lidube elakhatshwa esifubeni, ungabi nje umuntu wakhatshwa lidube esifubeni. Sorry to say that. Some of the things faka la enhlizweni. Awani murunga noti gonna I saw him doing it. They just say I was there but I don't know what, I didn't see it. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. That's how they are. So lingabi ngo good boy lifuna ukubona ngoba usanda ukufika eEngland. Can be an enemy nabanye osebenza labo for good. You got Phillips van der Sar. Thank you. What else do you want? Anybody wants to give me a call and tell me the experience or anything, sent to join. Anyone wants to join me and talk to me about any experience or anything you want to talk to me about, or if I missed anything. But there were so many things I wanted to tell you about. What did I want to say? Oh, a lot of brothers and sisters, they've got a tendency to, they were caught on camera, they put fuel at a petrol station, but they didn't pay. Let's see, is that Downtown? Let's see. Ah, that's Downtown. Downtown, for the change. You need Monomu UK mnozidira petrol, they are telling petrol. So kadira petrol unofana kubhadhara. That's it's not something to tell you about. Akuwa udiri ku petrol says right. Downtown they even found almost.
Nzubo zvirise my bro.
Yes, in that town, I think in that town is
Yeah, you have touched a lot of issues which are real and is not itika. Yes, I've got an experience that I have to share with you. I think I once shared it with you.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was suspended over using a phone kubasa. Although it was not personal evidence, but just because a patient raised a concern saying Kuti was using a phone. So those are some of the things that people should be aware of.
Did you use your phone yourself?
No, I didn't use my phone. You know, the patient is one of the psychiatric patients. You know, those patients, they are treated
Yes.
Whatever they say is considered to be the truth. Yes. So I was suspended.
When you use the phone, did you answer the phone where? You see, there are two things here, Langton. Let's say you are going out with a client or a patient. You call them patients or yourselves, you guys. Let's say you are going with a patient, you go shopping transport center or out in a day. I mean, you can use a phone. You're out there sometimes. You can use a phone or whatever. Where were you when you used the phone?
All right. The thing is, Nagandri hospital, a patient. So the patient end up theater just from 9 to 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yes. After theater, ndokuba aita for rest.
Yes.
From 1 to around 7 p.m. Ndokuzomuka. So shift yangu yanga yakutopera. She even asked me, what is the time? And I told her, then after that, it was just after a month. That is when I was told, there's a concern I got raised when a patient could the phone during my working hours, of which was a lie.
Yes.
But I just respected it and I raised it. And now I won the case.
You thought it was no better,
I thought it was no better, but I was suspended over that.
Straight away.
After a month, and I wasn't even called for a hearing, and you know those people behavior house.
I know. I've been in this country for a long time.
We should be careful when using my phones and anything, because anything, whatever the patient says, is taken seriously. Yes, but no safeguarding issues. Could you not caring of the patient? Instead of caring of a patient, you're concentrating on your phone.
Tell me something. When I got to the UK, I did that. I was going to join nursing when I came to the UK, but there were so many things which I saw. I want to be honest to Zimbabweans. I wanted to join nursing, but I started with NVQ1, NVQ2. When I was coming to my last NVQ, I went with I don't like to name names, but I went with one of my brothers from West Africa. Abuse ndakaona ichiitika ndakaona kuti ndokona kudzingwa basa ndikasevenza nevana. So were you when in every client kwaiva nechinja inzi care plan?
Yes. Ndo chaiyo.
So care plan, what does the care plan say about the phone policy?
A care plan it's like it consists of medication inofana kupiwa patient
On a approach and everything. The ultimate you undervalue a background, the writer say and other things.
yes.
Okay.
So that care plan engage in a medication, in a food anofana kudya, and all the things that zofana kuitwa panangeni pamunhu pa that patient. Care plan. So it must be followed as it is. Hapana chofana kujambiwa ipapo. Kana ane ma-obs anofana kuitwa within 10 or within 15, 30 minutes or after an hour, those things should be done. Kana ari diabetic, kana achifana kuenda for kubaiwa manangeni kupa insulin yake after a certain hours anofana kuitwa izvozvo. All those things should be done accordingly. Nothing should be missed on care plan.
But it says, it's once again, speak in Shona on the way when discussing deeper issues. Does it mean me or what, really? I don't understand.
No, kana yeah, mutaura chaizvo chaizvo.
I don't understand. Maybe I don't know. Okay, so Langton, what's your experience about you are not more than 5 years in the UK, but what's your experience? What have you learned about the UK when you come from Zimbabwe or from Africa?
Yeah, chandakadzidza ndechekuti vanhu ava masmile avanotipa haazi chokwadi. Ndochinje yekutanga havatide, vanongoda our service.
But it's not all of them though.
Yeah, all of them. Asi they need vanoda service yedu, but also isusu are giving them service. Treatment yavanotipa and nyaya yerusaro raganda yakanyanya mumakambani.
So you think it's still there? The Sarwakanda is still there?
Urimo rwakawanda, of which ndatozoona kuti kunotore nevamwe vamwe vedu vekune dzimwe nyika kunana West Africa vatoita join tsika iyoyo, vakutobatawo vamwe vanhu vekune dzimwe kune mamwe nyika dzekuAfrica zviri wrong, of which hazvisiri izvo. And I've learned kuti mitemo yemunomu for sure inoshanda. Anything that is done chinotokubata chete kana uchifungidzira kuti hachikubata, after a certain period chinokudzokera chete. As you have said, when you're about to apply your permanent residence and whatever, ipapa all those records vanenge vanawo unotosangana nazvo. Kana ari maroad traffic acts awakaita bypass or chichi, zvinenge zviripo. Even my credit checks vanotarisa zvefuti kuti waibhadhara zvikwereti here kana wanga usingabhadhari.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, that's what left. Yes.
Yes, waibhadhara rent here, waibhadhara car insurance here, waibhadhara road checks here. Zvose izvozvo zvinoita comeback kwauri paunenge wakutsvaga nhangiri permanent residence. Saka
so Langton, my young brother, you were suspended because of the mobile phone. Is your case been resolved now or no?
Yeah, it was resolved.
And what's the outcome? Is that you can come back to work or no?
No, they've resolved it. It's okay, Ubasa.
Yeah, but now let me tell you something before you go further.
Yeah.
Well, you need to be careful because for the first 6 months.
Yeah, that's true. Decision ndakatozopa ndeyekuti kana mati ndidzoke kubasa kusaiti ikoko handichadi kushandira ikoko kuhospital iyoyo. Yes, because kune macases akawanda ariko ari kungoreizwa against verudzi rwedu rechitema. Saka to avoid such ndakabva ndati nangu izvozvo handichadi kuti mundidzosere ikoko. Saka I've been sent kune imwe a different hospital from the one yandanga ndiriyo.
Thank you so much, young man. Are you not coming to Manchester?
I'm not sure, my brother. I'm broke.
You're doing, man.
kana 10 pounds chakuda mukatomboni paka 20 pound mema ndigonera. Thank you my brother. Ndikutaura vanhu achizvinzwa.
All right. Okay, man. Okay.
Kana vakasandipa ndodzoka pano 20 pounds yo ndikutoida.
I love you long term for now. You know, I know cool man on my city.
My brother,
Yeah.
still I got your parcel kam chiri kuzviziva.
By the way.
Mbedzia.
Oh yes, yes, I remember. Yes, I'll come and pick them up. All
right, okay, my brother.
Oh, thank you so much, Marcelo. Thank you so much, Fano. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Thanks. Yeah, that is a young brother. You see, we don't create these stories. We try by all means to help. All companies have phone policy, especially when you are outside in the community. You should be very careful. Thank you so much, Lauren Kwebu. You know, anza ngizwe lapha ukuthi kathi ulokuzeni utheni I don't know what you to speak in Shona on the way when discussing deeper issues. Are you trying to say ukuthi mina isikhiwa sami siqhamukile yini Williard? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Right, I don't know. Right, since Irene, ndakutshwaga epanapa. Nchila ukuthi muye timbotara nya licensing, tara nya whatever, you know, ndingakutshwaga ukuthi mna imali ngamupinduri sis Irene. I'm disappointed with you. Because I don't know much about this, sis Irene. I wanted you here. Then there's the issue you raised, and I would talk, sis Irene is hysteric. There's an issue you raised, and I would tell them. Whenever you come to the UK, my brothers and sisters, this one has got nothing to do with work, but it has got something to do with you when you're here. When you come to the UK, you know, these companies, how they get our phone numbers, I don't know how they do. How they get our details, you don't know how they do it. I normally phone Talk Sport radio station. As soon as I phone in, they say, Philip Swanda, what can I do for you? I don't know how these numbers are, you know. So you will get a random phone call. Is that Lauren Kwebu? Yes. This is 3G. We heard that you want a phone, brand new phone, Samsung, so the latest phone you have ever. You just come from Zimbabwe. You know, you hear that we were going to give you. You won't pay anything. We are going to give you a phone. You know, let me just keep it. Just 1 minute. It goes on the computer. You know, you butter you. You get a Samsung, and you know, it gives you probably a latest iPhone 14 or anything. You know, and you know, you get that. It's not in your plan. Your phone is sent 37 pounds a month. Unlimited calls, unlimited internet, unlimited whatever data you call it. 37 pounds a month. Phone your new one, brand new. You open your phone, a beautiful phone like this, you know, an iPhone like that. Welcome to England. They take your direct debit. You pay your first bill, 31 March. Second bill you pay. Third bill you miss payment. They call you. We try to get a payment. We'll try and get another. We'll try another one. We'll try another one. Then those things they come to your what you call credit record score. William, first and foremost, we just kill some scam.
No. Exactly, ngisho ukuthi isikhawu sokusiqamukile. Bengisisho nje like when it comes to going into details about these issues ezamakeke.
Ezamakhiwo.
Yes, ezamakhiwo ukuthi it's not about this keyword because we just have to be proud of our languages. If you speak Shona, people, it's high time people they learn Shona. If you speak in the belly, people they should just learn that, because
Okay,
this English that we are being
all right,
proud of,
man, right, William,
it is a language.
man, 1 second, Bamba we. So, credit score, how our credit score is affected through that. You miss a payment, William.
No, that's something that I wanted to touch
All right.
about maintaining
Then
a
William,
good credit score.
when we are naive,
Right. E-credit score, I think I've done this topic before, but now that we have done it, I was taking some notes. I will redo it because I've taken some notes of other things that you have said. So it's very, very important in this country to maintain your credit score, because some of us, when we came here some time ago, we came here when there was no Facebook.
Yes.
So nobody was there to tell us on how to handle some other things. So we had to find a way by ourselves, of which it put some of us at a disadvantage, because you would take things. And one thing that I noticed, I remember when I came here, always cheap is expensive, as Philip was saying. Cheap routes they are always expensive. You come here, you've got that mentality that when I came here, I remember that thing to say in 3 months I want to buy a combi, a taxi, go back and run my own business. So most of us, when we come here, we stay 6 months to a year to say I want to go back home. So you would take maybe a SIM contract for £10,
Yes.
because in your mind you want to save money.
Yes.
But then that SIM contract, it's got only 5 gig. It's got only 5 gig because you were saving internet while you were back home. But that SIM contract is 5 gig now. And you use it, you run around, you go into a client, from client to client driving, you find that that 5 gig is not sufficient to take you through the month.
Yes.
At the end, you take that £5, you keep on using, you're calling, they tell you that we're going to charge some amount. I remember at some point I came with a bill for £500 when I went to Zimbabwe, and I was roaming there. Because you'll be like, I want to roam, I can roam, why not?
Yeah.
I came with a bill for £600, and now, because you've been roaming, you don't know about this thing, you've been roaming there just to show off or whatever, you end up lending yourself a bill for £500 and you fail to pay that bill. Never ever think that debt will go away from your name. And it will follow you wherever you go. You go to Scotland, as long as you're in the UK, as long as you pay council tax, you register that I've moved to Manchester, the same letters, they will follow you. And once your credit score is gone, I'm telling you, you realize it at a later stage that I should have done better. But now that we are here as brothers.
William, thank you so much. What is credit score in the UK to a Zimbabwean who has just come to the UK?
Well, I might not be able to explain it very well, but credit score, those are the points anyway that you have. If you maintain your good credit score, if you are good at saving your money, good at spending your money, then obvious people they should know, because even in South Africa they've got this they call clear score. So people that have been having bank accounts in South Africa, there is this what they call clear score. Here there are these which they call experience, that they know each and every move that you know. If you have taken a phone, they will be knowing how much you owe, and they will be knowing how much you earn, everything. Because here with your NI and everything will be out there. So once you put all your details, they will tell you that no, you are owing a lot now, you won't be able to pay that. So it's very important to maintain your credit score and have a good credit score.
Just hold on there. I love the eloquence of how you put this. You remind me of a young Philip Spander during my days at school. The way you have just said it. When you come to the UK, I don't know really about these ones who just come recently. They are allowed to join e-register to vote. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. But to you and me, who have been here, when you come in here, when you're qualified to register to be on the register, those are the first thing they look at. When you get a loan from the bank or anything, already your name will tell ukuthi William wathatha isikwelede sebhenki endaweni engaka.
Yes.
You miss the payment like me, I've got my Mercedes-Benz, right? Where I was paying for my Mercedes-Benz for a certain time. When I miss a payment, they will come back to me whenever I missed a payment on 2015. That affects me. The reason why, yeah, the company, they will say you cannot borrow money because you've got a history of missing payments. How can I build my credit score? You can go online and write. He said he is wrong, this guy. Who said he is wrong, this guy? Who is wrong? Who is wrong here? No one is wrong, because we all trying to explain. If Victor, if you think someone is wrong, come and help us.
Thank you.
You see. Anyway, no one is wrong, no one is right. We are trying by all means. We are, we try by all means. Anyway, you can download Build My Credit Score. You can download Build My Credit Score. It can help you to build you can go to your bank and check your credit score and build your credit score. You know. So when you take a mobile phone, make sure that you pay. Make sure that there's money in the bank. Make sure there's no missed payment. 1. 2, what else can affect the credit score? You definitely need to borrow or to get a credit for you to build a credit score. If you don't take anything, thinking that you're okay, you don't take anything, you don't get a credit score because you haven't tried it. So they want your credit score is if you have got up to 900, your credit score is good. 700, 800 is not bad. 800, 900 and something, it's good. Is it true that utindapana ambalang?
Upilo.
Opale ubusi moyo utheni?
Uthi is true that mele uqale ngecredit yokuthenga ifoni so that uyakhe your credit score up.
Thank you. And then I didn't anyone with the right to vote has the right to vote. Okay.
Yeah. So and then just to add on to that, the other thing that I've said to our fellow people is that, I mean, for the first month, if you arrive in the UK, that's my 2 cents anyway. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. But I will advise our fellow brothers to, at least if you have been employed, at least make sure that the first month you get paid, make sure that you join a union, have a union at least, because
Continue talking. One day,
you will need their services one way or the other. Remember, this brother said he was suspended, and when he was suspended, obviously we don't know if he was getting paid while on suspension or not. But it's always good to have a union, whether you just came in the country or you've been here in the country for a long time. You never know. These K jobs, there are so many allegations that you may come across while you work as a carer. Someone may make a fake allegation. Someone may make things, some people, even your colleagues, they may say things that you did not do and they will stick. The fact that you are still new, maybe if somebody comes or they just hate you from nothing, we have all come across such places whereby you work with the colleagues, maybe you are the only person of color, and then for some reason they just come together, your fellow colleagues, and start saying things or making some allegations or whatever. So you always have to have at least a union to present you in case something is, they say something against you.
Can you
And
read
the other
this?
thing,
Can you read this?
what is it? I can see the pictures, yes.
Can you read these words here?
Other way around, I mean, you need to turn them upside down then.
Oh, so it means, I don't know, maybe. No, it's a union. Make the most of your Unite membership. This is the book to join e-union. So when you go to a post office or anything, you can find, okay, it's the way he's put it, and now you are explaining it right way. As long as you are paying your bills and credit will be good. Okay, All right, Victor. So whenever you go, before I just stay there in the union, I took this for this topic. How much will my Unite membership cost? Mostly people opt for this as it includes vulnerable protection for you as for you and family. If full, abona patala a week, £3.75 per week, full membership, and then get Chiana. But go online and look for joining a union and check everything. Just say Unite. It's called Unite. Go online and look for Unite. Union is one of the most important things. I think we've done that. Nankama forms and corner age. You get them online, they will send to you. Right, continue with that. Continue.
And the other one is called Unison.
Unison, yes.
Unison, which is good for a healthcare assistant. And guys, when you join these unions, sometimes try not to tell your employer, because especially you guys that have been employed by people who come from Zimbabwe, the moment you mention that you've got a union now, you know, that one, the moment you mention that you've got a union, well, they will be careful around you on how they deal with you. But at the same time, if it's a Zimbabwean employer, it might piss them off, because, you know, we like Siatan do shortcuts here and there. So they might think now we are getting clever and find a way to push you out. So please just try to keep it to yourself. If you've got a union, try to keep it to yourself. Because I remember I was working for this company. I think it was 2010 or 12. I don't know what happened. I dropped my union card some time ago when I was working and it was picked up by my manager. You know, the way she kept on asking me, "Oh, so do you have a union?" It was in a mental health hospital. So I was like, you know, the way she was asking me, it was like, she's concerned. Why do I have a union? What's up? You know, in a way, like, I was like, what is this person thinking? So sometimes when you do such things, don't even tell anyone. Just keep it to yourself. You'll be knowing that when you need it, then you've got everything, we are covered. And the other thing that I wanted to add is to have, once, maybe I would say after 3 months working, at least try to have an address. I know some people, they will run around, do the living job. They don't want to pay because they want to save money. But then at least try to have your own address, because these things, I heard you mentioning the citizenship part, you need these things.
And references.
Yes, references. You will need this address, because if you stay at your workplace, you do the living for 6 months, 1 year, you raking money, you don't want to pay rent, you don't even, at least pay one room and have an address somewhere. And do not use the work address, because using the work address is not allowed. If they find out that you've been using the work address, receiving some staff letters, this is special in care, they might take you head on for that, and you don't know what will be the consequences. So always don't save money too much to a point that you don't have a place. You rather rent one room, even if you don't live there. Keep your clothes, keep everything there, so that the day you are applying, they want to know your history, everything, to say, how long have you been in the UK? Show us the proof that you have been there, living at that address. You don't have an address. You're more like you came yesterday. So your case will be weak. Last but not least, always, after 3 months you've been working, at least try to have a life insurance. Try to have a life insurance. Try to have a life insurance, because life insurance is so important in this country. We do not have these people whereby we'll come together, we put £20, £20, they'll go and bury you. And make sure that on your off days, belong to a certain party, go to people. If you drink, go to those guys, Zimbabwean guys, meet with them, so that you are known within the community where you live. Go and mingle with them, go and drink with them, so that they know you. Don't isolate yourself and say, oh, I keep everything to myself, I don't mingle with people, because one day you might get ill. You might need those people. So get people to know who are you. You just came in the country. You know, we are many of us. We don't discriminate each other, especially when we are here. So make sure that you belong to a certain, whether it could be a church, it could be there is Roman Catholic, there is Methodist here, there is SDA, there is 12 Apostle, there is Zion Church, there is football club. Yes, exactly. So make sure that you go and be part of that community, because one day you might need them. You might not need them now, but one day you might need them. And please, guys, have a life insurance or a life policy in case anything happens. Thank you.
Well, Willard, you have just finished my program, because those were my closing remarks, but you have finished everything. So, I mean, I don't see any point of me or saying anything, because those were my closing remarks. Honest. So, Willard, thank you so much. How do you feel when you come in a answer, you hear and say, where you meet a Zimbabwean in a shop? How do you feel?
Wow, I do meet them time to time, especially when sometimes you hear people talking from a distance and they are Shown. You just walk up to them and you start speaking Shona, you start speaking the way, hi, how are you? It just makes you feel good. And that's the reason why we as Xhosa Mthwakazi, the page that we have, we've been advocating for people to come for free without paying these exorbitant monies, because we want to have a big community as Zimbabweans here in the UK. We want to be like Indians. We want to multiply in numbers, so that one day when we know that someone is doing something, they are graduating, we are many of us, we come in numbers, we celebrate, and it just makes me feel good.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jahel. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much, my brother. Ngiyabonga Philip, umsebenzi owenzayo muhle ku community yakithi, and keep it up. Keep it up.
Same as you. Same as you. When I look at a young man like you with so much talent like you, I wish I can say you, but I don't know how much you are worth.
I like it when you say a young man. I'm nearly in my mid-40s now, but I like it when you say I'm young.
I mean, talking about life begins at 40. So you are my baby. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jahel.
Thank you so much, bro.
Okay, sense of you. Right, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I wanted to say to you today. I want to say thank you so much to William. I want to say thank you to Langton Marcelo. That is fantastic advice. I would advise you, in UK, there is a Nyarazo as we speak. There is Nyarazo now. You can join Nyarazo as well. That is a very, very important thing there. And, I don't want to lie to you. It's so important. What else did I want to finish on with? I think we have done everything. What else? Anyone wants to come in and a little bit before we finish? I think I've done very well. But keep on supporting our page, the Philips Wanda, and share this page. So that I can have a lot of topics. But for today, I think I've done everything. So please, 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 please do as we say. We spoke about licensing. License, improve your driving. Please, but please improve your driving. Do a bit of lessons. Then we spoke about love affairs in my workplaces. Stop it, avoid it. You are putting yourselves at risk. I mean, we are all human beings, but avoid it. Stop it. Please do me a favor. Stop it immediately. Away. So zokuda ukuthi nyadzisa muchibata kumabasa muchibuda mavideo chinzi nindikirikiri. Don't do that to mabasa. England is different from that. Avoid driving while drinking while you are driving. Avoid it. In the UK, it doesn't work like that. We touch on that. Insurance is a MOT car. Every car you not drive, you find an insurance, MOT, the road tax, right? Fitness in your MOT, road test MOT, so you need to have that. And then the other things are and speed, following speed, my roads. We have to be very careful. No problem, my tickets and whatever. We have to be careful with that. And then what else did you want to say? Talk about using a mobile phone while you're at work is very, very important, and don't stay away from it. You can probably put your phone on silent. It's not a crime to put your phone on silent. It is very advisable that you put your phone on silent. So don't do that. Don't drive your car while using a mobile phone. Put my hands freeze. Use hand freeze. Don't drive with your mobile phone like this, like what you do in Africa. Stay away from that. Drink driving. Stay away from drink driving. England doesn't allow us to do that. Right. Thank you. What else do I want to finish on? I think that's it for today. I think that's it for today. Those in Manchester, come here. We are in Salford. We are meeting a lot of Zimbabweans today. If you want to have a chat with me, come and talk to me. If you have just come to the UK, you need to have just something you want to tell me, advice. Come and see me. I'm in Manchester and Salford today. Then after that, we are going to Rakaraka for some barbecue. Come and talk to me. Come and see me. I'm there to give free advice to every Zimbabweans in the UK. So please do that. And then in 3 weeks' time, I'll be in Denmark. For those who want to see me in Denmark, I've got a party I'm hosting in Denmark in 3 weeks' time. Come and see me. I'll be a lot of Zimbabweans invited me in Denmark. Come and see me in Denmark. We can talk. That's how I am. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't forget to stars. Mondile Ndlovu, tell stars. Hlabekani Ngwenya ufaka stars. Catherine Khan, put some stars for your brother. Just put those stars. Stephen, the same creativity program you missed. We spoke a lot. This guy called Stephen Poff is the promoter of Rainbow Entertainment. Is the one who is bringing Rebecca Malope. Rebecca Malope is coming. The tickets are going fast like hotcakes as we speak. So if you want to come and join Stephen Poff, I wish I could invite him and tell us about the shoga Rebecca Malope, but it doesn't like. I was going to ask him what you wanna just before we go. Shoga Galokuzia Rebecca Malope. Tickets are going very fast. VIP. Yeah, apparently. Stephen, are you there?
How you feel?
How are you, Stephen?
No, I can't complain. God is good, my brother. How are you doing?
I'm very well, but I've got a worry a little bit, Stevie.
A worry?
Yes, I have never seen a pastor or Koga Ikepes.
Okay.
Right, Mr. Impof.
What are you going to say now?
No, you now.
How you feel?
So Mr. Impof, you've got a show coming up. We attended your show where you treated people like, Rebecca Malope is coming in less than a month's time or less than 2 months. This topic wasn't for that, but I saw you there with what you are doing. Tell us what is happening with the Rebecca Malope, and when is the show, and what are the tickets going like?
No, first I want to say thank you so much for the opportunity, Phil. You're doing a grand job. I've been following what you do, and also lately there's this program that you did cover, where you were just sharing some advice about basically warning people when they're making moves to come here. I thought that was very informative and powerful.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, and I hope our community really took heed of that, because sometimes we are not well informed, and because we are so desperate, and we end up finding ourselves in a very awkward situation. So I must commend you for the work that you're doing, and also for other people that are helping our people that are doing a proper job. So we want to encourage them to keep doing that, because they are making people's lives to be better and to be different. But to those that are not doing well, we just hope that they will play according to the book. I thought I should just pass by there first. And secondly, I thank you as well for the support you gave us when Dr. Rebecca came on the 6th of May. We had a wonderful time, and to everybody that came, that really supported, we had a great time in the presence of the Lord, and we really enjoyed her, and the attendance was great, as you always would talk about that. And because of that, and following that, there was a cry, or should I say a request, to really host her again, because this time she's coming for her birthday. So the response is amazing. So we are looking forward to host Dr. Rebecca Malope on the 1st of July. So this time is going to be a birthday dinner gala. So what we are, as I said last time, Brother Phil, is this is something that I'm going to be doing for the first time. Is Rainbow, we have not done this before, but we are doing it for the first time, and we are trusting God that we're going to do it right, and we want our community to come out. So it's going to be a dinner gala, and there's 3 packages. So you've got a gold package, you've got a bronze package, and a silver package. So those that are on a gold package is as a dinner gala, it's going to be a 3-course meal, and they are going to arrive early. It's obvious they're going to book hotels in Birmingham, where the limousine is going to pick them up from that location and bring them to the venue. And there's going to be paparazzis, that people like you taking pictures and everything, red carpet. And they'll also have an opportunity to take a professional picture with Dr. Rebecca Malope. And then the packages differ as people choose what they think it's affordable for them. And after the 3-course meal at 9, the plan, Brother Philip, is to remove the chairs and the desks. And then we have a proper dance floor. That is when Dr. Rebecca is going to go on stage with her band. So basically, it's a dinner gala plus a concert on top. Her band, her full band is coming back. The whole band is coming back. So they're going to give us a full performance from 9 till to about 11. And the people are going to dance. At that point, there's no VIP. The dance floor is going to be open. People are going to dance and just let their hair down. So basically, my invitation, Brother Phil, is we want to make this special. I want people to come out, I mean dressed to kill. If ever there's a term like that, that is true. People properly, I mean dressed, Brother Phil. We want to see people, you know, ladies on really, you know, and men, and bring your spouse, bring your children. We want to make this special for everybody. In case maybe it's your birthday month this month or next month, why not take advantage of getting a table for yourself? You know, bring your friends along. That will work out cheaper for you as well. And on top of that, you've got a celebrity in the house, you know. Or maybe it's an anniversary. You know, why not just take a table for yourself and invite your friends to come along, and Dr. Rebecca is going to be there and will grace your event. If not any of those, I said, this year some people have graduated. They can go and hire a gown, bring it in, go to the photo booth, take a picture with Dr. Rebecca Malope. That picture is going to be the memorable for the rest of your life. Meaning, number one, you've graduated and you're celebrating that. And number two, you have taken a picture with Dr. Rebecca Malope. So we want to make this night special by all means, Brother Phil. So we are extending our invitation to everybody. People are buying tickets. Right now, I think the gold seating, you are one of them as well, Brother Phil, who's finishing up the tickets. You know, so we are at about 60% of those sold out already. So we are encouraging people. On the 1st of July, we'll be at Piccadilly Banqueting Street, and that's where we are going to be gathered, Brother Phil.
Thank you so much, Steve. I don't want to take your time. I could see Mama Lapane but I've got a last question I want to ask. I want to ask
But before you ask that question,
yeah,
let me also thank the people, our family in the UK that came out yesterday. We were at Bethel Convention Center,
yes.
and we were hosting Minister Israel Horton all the way from USA. It was a full house. It was crazy. The Spirit of the Lord in that house, Brother Phil, was on another level. I've never seen something like that. People worshiping. I mean, I've seen it actually with Pastor William McDowell, but yesterday it was on another level. People came out in numbers. We had a great time in the presence of the Lord. And I want to say thank you very much to all that came out yesterday. Bethel was on fire. The presence of the Lord was all over the place. So I just want to really take my hat off and say to everybody that came yesterday, thank you very much. And we made an announcement there. We made an announcement there as well, Brother Phil, just to catch you.
Yeah.
That on the 3rd and on the 4th of November, we are hosting Bishop Hezekiah Walker again from US. So please, those that were there yesterday, they know that I've started to give out some tickets on discount. So if they were there, they got the message. So they need to make sure they go and grab their tickets, Brother Phil.
Right. I've got 2 questions I want to ask you. One question is a very important in the family, in your family.
Yes.
But let's start with this one. The last question is a very important one in the family. Probably it might make you rich, both of you, with your wife. But let's start with this one. The artists you have brought in the UK, here in the UK, I know Mama Deborah Fraser came. Mama Rebecca came. My friend, from South Africa, from Kempton Park.
Omega.
No, not Omega. This one.
Sorry, Pastor.
Sorry, Matang. Can you tell us the people you brought in the UK, Steve?
God has been so good, Brafil. It's been the doing of the Lord. It's not about us, but God. Starting from Zimbabwe, we have hosted Minister Matthias Mere. We have hosted Mkhululi Bebe. We have hosted Minister Mahendere. We have hosted Tekshua. We have hosted this young lady who dances on high heels at Chelsea. We have hosted in South Africa, we have hosted the late Lundi. We have hosted the late Deborah Fraser. We have hosted Bishop Benjamin Dube twice. He might be coming again soon. We have hosted Pastor Sole, I think 3 times, if not twice. We have hosted Omega Kuno more than 3 times now. Olani, the Joyous Celebration guy, we have hosted him. We have hosted Ubabu Derek Nzimandi. We have hosted Francis Dlamini from Swaziland. We have hosted Inqando and Christ Ambassadors from Swaziland. And who else, Lisa, that we have hosted? Dr. Rebecca Malope,
Nelly.
twice. And the late Nelly Zim, we have hosted him.
Balega.
Yeah. We have, yes. Oh, I mean, quite a few. God has really been so gracious, and we are where we are because the family in UK have come out to really support. And Dr. Tumi as well, we have hosted him twice as well. Elad and his wife, we have hosted him as well. So now we're starting to look who else. So we are really beginning to work with artists locally in the UK. Baba Minister Mazibisa, we have hosted him in the UK. And the young lady Vashe.
I don't give us too much information. Stay there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, from Australia, we also have hosted her twice as well, and one deal in Kambule. So the list is just endless, and we hope that we'll continue to do more as God open doors for other artists as well. So yeah, we're grateful to God.
Are you planning to one day to say, right, I am going to do a show of Rebecca Malope in Zimbabwe or in Australia or in America? Rainbow Entertainment is hosting a show somewhere international.
We were hoping to do that with Dr. Rebecca, but because elections are coming soon, we thought let's just allow that process to end, and after that then we're going to take it to Victoria Falls. That's where we're hoping to go and do a concert there.
Right. My last question to you: you are grooming a young man, but cold yesterday. How much do you think I can sell that young boy for?
No, I tell him to get out there and do his services for free, because I believe in internship. I believe in learning to humble yourself and learn from the best. Then when you are at that place where you know that now you have a price tag, then you can begin to negotiate. Don't put a price tag on something that has got no value. That's where most people close their doors. They look at other people and think that they are also on that level, and start putting price tags on things that do not have a tag at all. And then people walk away. I mean, you've seen it, how the attitude is like when people walk into the shop. The first thing they do, they look at the price, they look at the material, and they leave. Then they keep on going until they see something and think, you know what, this is worth the price, and pick it up. So it's the same thing with this industry. So when you ask me the question about Dexter, I tell them the same thing. Son, you are still learning. Learn from the best and continue to learn. When the time is right, God will begin to open the doors for you, and people will start coming to you and just ask for your services.
Stephen Mpofu, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, promoter of Rainbow Entertainment, Stephen Mpofu, thank you so much, my brother. I'll see you there. Don't panic. I've got a lot of people coming into that show. If you disappointed them, you have disappointed me. You have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Phil. God
Thank you
bless you,
so
sir.
much. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. That was our promoter, Stephen Populapana. Let's meet on the other programs. Meet me on Tuesday, where I'll be talking to our next guest will be Mkoma Chinotimba, Comrade Chinotimba. Will be just not talking politics, but the laughs on Tuesday. We'll be talking to Chinotimba. That was our brother Stephen Pop for Rainbow Entertainment. Go online and follow him, Rainbow Entertainment online, and buy tickets for Rebecca Malope. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the program for today. My name is Yamashal Commander from Swanda. Let's meet again. Thank you so much. If Stephen Pop gives me the chance, I might do an interview with Mama Rebecca Malope. As you know how good I am, how to make someone bring good interviews. So if Stephen Pop, the promoter of Rainbow Entertainment, gives me the chance, I might bring Rebecca Malope live here on Facebook broadcast. Then we can laugh with her. Sikhulume ngabotamatisi, sikhulume ngokuthi kona kwaqalisa kanjani, sikhulume phela esahlabela ingoma ethi sachama 1987 laphana, you know, sikhulume la Mama Rebecca Malope. But who is supposed to give me Rebecca ngubaba Stephen Pop? You have a nice day and God bless. If you're in Manchester, come and join me. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.